Over 10 years ago, we learned that kids were being trafficked into the sex industry in Thailand, and in some cases even were being trafficked for their organs.
The children here in this area don't belong to either state. They're stateless, and that makes them vulnerable for trafficking. People can just take them because they don't exist.
We visited a grandmother in Myanmar at the edge of desperation and poverty. Her daughter had been thrown into jail for being a drug mule. She was forced to carry drugs across the border, and she had 4 little children. She knew she couldn't take care of them. She knew that they would be trafficked. Tears in her eye about what these kids were facing.
If they stay living in this village, they might turn into a drug addict or a drug carrier.
Living in a place like this, it makes them vulnerable. They're desperate, and then someone comes along and traffics them, and who's there to save them or even give them a helping hand.
This is why, for me, I keep coming back, and Oliver keeps coming back twice in the last 3 months. Is it reminds you what you do every day? It matters. We just want to invite other people to be a part of this story, this family that's trying to make a different kind of world where children are not for sale. Working with Krunam, we created a pathway for these kids to get into local schools. It really blows my mind coming back 11 years later now, seeing some of the older kids, the kids that I saw living in the dirt at 9 or 10 years old, going to university. That's what freedom is about. Freedom is not pulling someone out of a rice mill, out of a street begging, and say you're free. That's not freedom, that's just rescue. Freedom is when they begin to write their stories, tell their own story, decide what choices that they will make in life. That's why Not for Sale focuses on education as our strategic long-term plan.
It's my second time here at the Not for Sale shelter. These kids are beyond incredible, from their manners to their love to their gratitude. Not for Sale puts a roof over their head, gives them education, gives them a head start in life that then can put them into a university and give them employment. You can't help but be in the moment. With the love, the people here, it's what the human race is about. Everyone watching this could benefit by being in this shelter. And that's why then I called Dave and was like, we need to do something. I want to do something more to expand it in other areas. And I think that's why Z Shoes is perfect. You're just getting someone to switch one pair of shoes for a pair of shoes that makes a difference. The story and what we're trying to do is there, but if the shoe doesn't look good or it doesn't feel good, they're never going to come back. Being conscious about what you're buying will be made easier, and I think that's the problem now, is people love the idea of changing the world with a purchase, but there's just nothing out there to do it with. The more companies that you create like this, the more you inspire other people to do the same. It can be done. It's a challenge, but it can be done. The product's made from organic materials, which obviously helps the environment, but beyond the product, it's about the supply chain. It's about helping families create employment, sustainability. It's about changing lives.
We've created 8 companies now because we want to create jobs and create a sustainable future rather than a charity where we're always begging for money.